We are here. Okay, we are here. And Lothian is hiding in the Lothian. Come here, Lothian. Guys, I was listening alive, yeah? I live. And can you believe? Listen, Lothian said she not trouble nobody. But remember, Opal words live on. Happy birthday, Maxine Faster. Happy birthday, birthday. I just saw your post. Happy birthday to Maxine Faster. All right. And I hope you enjoy your birthday. All right, darling. One love and peace out. So happy birthday again to Maxine. Big shout out. Shout out, happy birthday to Maxine. Let me drink my green tea and we're going to get into it and we're going to discuss people business, which is saga. They put out their business on social media and they don't want people to talk about it. This thing's about people are trouble people. There's nothing about trouble people in social media. Social media is for the whole world. You understand? Once you come on social media and you put out certain things, people have all right to talk about it. So how dare you, Lothian, gonna come and talk about people are trouble? Why you love to talk about you know trouble people? You're a snake. You is one snake. And just remember, Opal words live on. Remember, Opal come on her live and said, you is a part of the problem for she call you. You're there behind it and you're going like you're saying. If your restaurant is suffering, I know nothing, business go under, darling. Businesses go under, but a lot of people like you don't have a business head and you jump into a business, to a restaurant, and you claim that you what? You give your payroll is $200,000 and plus rent, 30,000 a month towards staff and all of this stuff. That's supposed to be a headache. For me, if I give you 200,000, I'm in a rich cockaroos. Not a that. I couldn't find myself, so me I do a payroll and pay overhead over 200. So for the month, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, moras, 5 months at 1 million. For the year, at 2.8 million in a bill. Cockafat. For run your restaurant on a year, for bills and plus food, not Indian, light, not Indian, all of these things. Lothian, business can be a headache. Business can be a headache. And when I go talk about you, no, yeah, people are take food off a table by whatsoever. Shut your mouth. Let's go down memory lane. Remember when I was working in Selfridges? What did your best friend do, Baker Boy? What did you come out and say? Did you rub it underneath the carpet? Did you say, you know what you did, it was wrong? Did you say that? But no. Now people is talking about nobody not bringing down your business. You is the one that bringing down your business. People only highlight that you have 2 court judgment against you of borrowing and you live this high life, this fake high life. Don't come out here and talk about people bringing down your businesses. Don't do that. That is a straight life from the pit of hell. Don't do that. Me not see nobody out here bring down your business. Anybody are going to bring down your business and your own mouth are going to bring down your business because you're too lie. And you're a snake. And you're going like say you're not a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem. As Opal said, you is a part of the problem, not a part of the solution. Behind the screen, you do your dirty work and all of these stuff. And you're going to claim that nobody never build you. You lie. Dana build you. Dana build you. You're going to come out, you don't know who to borrow from and all of these stuff. When people are do dirty on other people, you never come out and say, no man, that not right. You might not say anything, but he's a part of it. He's a part of the crowd. He's a part of the surrounding. You understand? Right now, 2026, a lot of people is feeling it. People don't have money. People don't have money. You understand? But you are going like say you're rich and you have money. Guys, I'm going to play some of the part we should did a talk about this, that. Let me listen where this girl I talk about. Ratchet clad feet then. Then I asked it. Yeah, Lotan says she have to humble. Lotan, life humble you long time. Because I remember when you come out one live and you were talking about you fall short on your bills and all of these stuff, and you're going through struggles, and people might see you have a business and all of that. I mean, business can be up and down, but remember, black businesses don't do very well because there's no customer service. And again, sometime in life, who you align yourself with when you're doing business, you have to think about who you aligning yourself with, the crowd and all of these stuff. You understand? So if you align yourself with thief, liar, scam and all of that, people gonna paint you the same. They say, show me your company and I tell you who you are. And that is so true, because if me know say you're a criminal and you're a thief and you're all of them something and I tell lie and me and your body and friend, people are gonna say, hold on a second. You might not do what she are doing now, but there's a part of it because you're the person who are do the wrong bang say you're them our best friend. So whatever that person doing, you have knowledge of what is going on in social media. And I always said, how can you have a restaurant and taking somebody else baking stuff to put in your restaurant, knowing that you have staff and bills to be paid? That never made no sense. The person who you're taking the stuff from even say that you is a proper baker, better baker than her. So why would you take her produce, the same thing where you're baking at your restaurant, and I take somebody else? It never made no sense to me at all. And that's the honest truth. Lotan, you are blind to see what is going on around you. I remember when I come on your live and you were talking about your booty and reduction and all of that. I never say one bad word on that live. And because your best friend was on the live, the way you dip up under pretty Sophie, that's people on your live, the plankers on your live was so distasteful of what you were saying and said, no, that's not relevant. You shouldn't have done that. You might not like Sophie. Okay. But did Sophie say something wrong on that live? No. But just because Dana was on that live, you rip me and say you're a businesswoman. You're no businesswoman. You're just a crebe and a hurry come up girl when you know nothing about business. Go and study business management and how to be a boss. You understand? Go out there. Go to college. You say you run two successful business. You don't have no business idea. No business idea. Go and take up business management. Since you want to be a businesswoman, up market and airliner order from you and data order from you, and you in a big society, I think you should go and do some accounting as well. Because when you can't check and you can't read, them are going to rob you. You understand? Them are going to rob your backside because guess what? You don't know nothing in accounting, especially you're having those two restaurants running. You understand? Some people are thief, and you have to know a bit of accountant, and you have to know how business generate. You have to have, say you're making $1 million a month, yeah? Okay. You have to pay yourself out of that million, all right? You cannot just dip in money. You have to on the payroll as well. You have to be taking out gas, electric. Then you have to take out staff. You have to take out whatever, if that broke down or whatsoever. Then you have to go purchase food and all of these stuff. Do you know all of those things there? No, you don't know. But you just want to go up in restaurant. And about people want to pull you down. And you pull down yourself. Nobody now pull you down. So you want to tell me, Lothian, nobody know to talk about you. Are you so special? And it's like when you come on social media, you talk, it's like you're threatening people. You don't know what you can't do. And yeah, people have all right to talk. If your business is going under, and I know a lot of business go under, and if people need help, you ask for help. Guys, you know, my business is not going well and all of this stuff, and you know, and it's slow season. Now it's February, time is slow. And every day people want Jamaican food. You understand? But you must speak the truth. You understand? Everywhere in the world is hard. Everywhere in the world is hard. Please like up the live. Yes, everywhere is hard. So listen this now. That's open up like a can of worm. But here, what she just said a while ago, she know life for her is not easy in America. And that's why she remain humble. And if she remain humble, she has got film blood. We don't do it. So, Luthen, you're already humble already. What kind of life? Opal already humble you. Opal words live on. Opal words live on. Remember, Opal said before she died, she called her and give her a part of it as well because she's a part of the problem, but she's just sneaky. She don't come out brawling and Ray and Tay and Tay. You understand? You know them look sneaky picnic at school, go on like them nah do nothing, and when you look at them pregnant at school. You know, look how bad one them, nothing nah happen, you know. But you see the one where they attack, I loathe you on that. I loathe you on that. And that's the honest truth. So Lothian I go on like she's a saint. Then say, show me your company and I tell you who you really are. So Lothian might not come out and rare, but Lothian is no saint. She on the act as if she's saint. She's a part of the problem. Listen here, guys. Remain humble. Because it's not easy. Okay. You know, say in America, you can get up yourself today and tomorrow that is America. Blood clot here, you know. Judgment. Judgment. Yes, I am. So judgment. So wait. Lothian, you know better stay in your basement. You say you live in your basement and you bake a cake. Remember, nobody know it on social media, you know. Remember, say I done a bill you. I done a send client to you and then you open up your store and all of them stuff. You know better stay in your one bedroom basement and go and humble yourself. And you come and talk about you buy a house and a restaurant. So how much that the restaurant there make? How much? And you have court case, county court against you? No, sir. Because we see people might have said them this and them that or whatever. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. America that eat. So Lothan, you say, you know, if you believe Dana hype. That's what you're saying in word, you know. She not really talk about Dana, you know, but if you listen to Lothian, remember she not really too intelligent and intellectual. She not too that. So she come out and she bubble and she all over the place. She not intellectual and can talk frequently and explain herself. So Lothian, just because a blogger come out and put out said, you have a court judgment against you and all of that stuff. You could have easily well come and said, well, guys, I have a court judgment. Who in America don't have a court judgment against them? You understand? But the way she come out and like, if you don't have it, just come out and say, guys, that's a lie. I don't have anything against my name. So why can't Lothian just come out and say, guys, not no go so? She have come out, people are troubling him. People want him business to go under and all of this foolishness. When them business are collapse and the business already fail, they say people I do this to them business and people are do that. Because may I tell you, if you have a good business, nobody can pull on your business. And you have to pull it on yourself. People might look over here. You have Tesco, you have Sainsbury's, you have all kind of those stores. And people will buy something and put it up. Oh, I find this. Oh, this, that. Oh, pull this off the shelf. Oh. But business still going on, innit? So while Lothian can come out and say, guys, what the blogger said, I have 2 court judgment or whatever. Yes, I do have. You understand? I do have. So when she come out with this long paragraph about people are troubling him and people want to take food off of people's table, what that for? When Baker Boy take food off of my table, why she never come out and talk about it? Now the shoes is on the other foot. You understand? Lothian is just a snake. As I remember what Baker Boy said. Baker Boy said, if you open his mouth, the people in America and Canada run up and down. Yes, I don't know what happened, why he say that. You understand? So continue to listen and then I will rebut. The part that is rascal to the ear that not because in the ear certain things that people are talk out here, confession,
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. When you see girl right down there and a girl with herself, don't believe the hype. Sister girl attack things. Don't believe the hype. You know. If you don't have your rent, you get put out. You're there. No, when you're there, so you're sure. Why upon that? No, upon why you get light.
Hello, guys. Please like up the live.
You can't, not let her. They're big 32-year-old old granny, grey back granny. The whole and there. They think they didn't say they share 20 something. The whole and top.
So, Lothian, you're 42 and Pretty is 53. This year, I will be 54 years old. And you have granny. So, Lothian, you breed when you're young, pussy. So, Lothian, you breed when you're about 14 or 15. Lothian breed young, you know. That's why I tell you, say, you know. You see people like Lothian a snake. That's why you're going back when you go to school. You have people like Lothian who sit under the class, can't open their mouth and all of that, and are them breeding at school. Are them breeding at school, you know? Because guess what? They are so snake and pretend that they can mash ants. So Big Turbot are 42. The Big Turbot, they are 42. Kakaras. Lothian, you're tough for 42 though. Me not lie. Lothian, you're tough for 42, Papa. Me not lie. So Lothian, let me ask you a question. Every time you talk about you get up much o'clock a month and you work in a restaurant as a boss, and you have a restaurant must over 3 years or whatever. No time for you to settle down. You go to the restaurant sometime and you go look what's going on. I know your time for in a restaurant 24/7 like you will drop down. You need rest. You understand? If you have so many chefs and all of that, you don't need to be in a shop 24/7. Having a business, it will drain you, especially if the business now do well, and you know, say every week or every month, you have to pay the payroll, you have to do that, and when you realize that the money now add up, no stress and headache. Me no want them the foolishness there. Me not take on them the sitting upon my head. Me used to own a shop. Me not in a hit. I rather rent a space and pay for my space. And when time me no want it, me move on. I rather to rent a space. And whenever time me gone, when me rent my space, light bill, everything in a hit, me not fear pay over 150 or 150 and keep it moving. Keep it moving. 600 a month. Keep it moving. Hello, Smart. Hello, Paula. Lothian is not young. That woman is in her 50s. Stop. Let them fool you, guys. Guys, Lothian say my 40. Pretty. Sophie are 53. This year I'm 54. Me green tea. Lothian says she no want nobody. She not trouble people on social media. Lothian is a liar. Remember, Dana said I should put Lothian where she is. And we all know that because we didn't know Lothian. They find themselves in a phone. And just remember, Opal words never die. She might die and gone, but her words live on. Opal words live on. Opal said, Lothian is a part of the problem. And she give her a fair deal. No say Lothian no saint. Lothian is no saint. Opal said that on our live. And guys, look for that live dance and give me. Look for, but to them it's so busy. They couldn't even find it. No, she go say. Thank you. Yes. Look at me. Yes. Me are 53. I make me telling you something, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you now. No, nobody pretty, you know. No, nobody pretty, you know. Me age gracefully. And me always tell people, say, only one problem when me age right now, me I get a bit of vitiligo right here and some on my hands. My skin change because me not get enough sun, vitamin D. Me short of vitamin D. That's all me short of sun. I used to the other day when I was in Florida and I was in Jamaica, and when I come back and go to the doctor, my vitamin level up. So when you not get no sun in the cold, I start developing vitiligo. And you know what? I am very proud. You understand? It's not that bad. You understand? So, me are 54 this year. And me tell you something. Me tell people say, me I travel the world. Me tell people say, me not take on no problem on my head. When if me never rich, me not go rich again. Yeah, me tell you no. Me might have 30 years on the land. I don't know. But me I live within my means. Me not go live big life and go like say me rich. Me no rich with what I have. You think say Sophie could not go rent shop? Me could have go rent shop, you know. Me done that and done them the days there. It can't happen again. Me not rent no shop. You understand? I rather rent a chair and pay for me spot a week time or a month time. And Sophie, good over here, so. You understand? You think say me I go take up shop and when night come, me can't sleep. When night come, me know say me have to go pay the staff. When night come, me know say me have to go pay the rates. When night come, not a ras. You know so Sophie comfortable. You know so Sophie comfortable. Me not take up no stress pan this ahead ya. Me not do it. Me no want nothing bother me. Me ask God to take away stress. Me ask God to give me a humble life. If me can't travel, me travel. If me can't, me can't. If me want to travel, me go do some overtime. Me do some 12 hour shift. Anything me want, me work for it. You understand? You think say Lothian no have no skill in management of running a business. She never go to college and all of these stuff. And to be honest, anybody that around her appear blackhead. And black people not really successful in a business. You understand like that? They're not really successful because instead of spending money in the business, they take the money, go on holiday and flash it and go on like say they're rich. And I know a lot of black business is like that in the UK. Instead of when them get the money and whatsoever, they don't fix up the business place. You have some restaurant over here. Me say they want to go in the bin. They make the money and they flash the money and then do whatever. And the business running down. The business dirty and it look drained. You understand? You think say me go have my business and then me gone on holiday and me gone there so. I know say me have my staff and my bills to pay. No. And make sure me make look extra and do what I have to do. And if you know say the restaurant now make no money Lothian, go do living work. You say how much is staff? So Lothian, 30,000 a week at 30,000 over 200,000 to pay out to staff. Mirrors. So over 1 year, over 2.8 million. Me kaka. Me, but I drop down. No. Them the money there. If you go give away people, you must see mother. What business? As long as me can eat local food, me good. And as long as me can pay my bills, me good. The thing say me I go pick up. You know, say restaurant is a hard work. Every day in the pan. You know, I'm tired. But me have to do a restaurant. Every day in a restaurant saying tired. You think say me could have my business space? Yes, guys, it's good to have your business and you overlook your business, but you can trust your staff, but you not go overkill yourself. If you have your business, you can say to yourself, all right, I am doing 4 days a week, which is long shift, and have 3 days off. You understand? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Why the hell me have a business and me in the 7 days a week? Nyawa. Continue listen.
Nobody mean I'm saying the 36, 38, or 39. You're almost 45 now. I want.
Yes, too fat. True. Let me read some comment there. Lothian lie, you're fat. Lie. Blessing. Lothian lie. Me say, look on Dimes. Dimes are 55-year-old. And I go on like him a fat. The turbot. The tough fish. You say tough? I favor fish. And round I favor fish. Jackfruit. Yes, man. So, guys, as I may tell you, a lot of them come on the media. And they showcase a fake lifestyle. They showcase. And them have to live up to that standard. I see me, they can't live up to that standard. Confusion start. They have to go borrow because some people pay in our league, Some people pay if it in a certain friend company. Me not pay a Ross. You mad? If you can't accept me broke us, me not have to pay. Accept me for who I am. Some people pay their way. If you have to pay your way to be in a certain company and a high lifestyle and whatsoever, a waste of time. Because you're continually going to be paying. You understand? Just be yourself. Be who you are. Nothing like that. Just be who you are. You understand? Stop coming on social media and go like say, you have it. We don't have it. We don't have it. We're just living by grace. Yes, we are all living by grace and faith. So when Lothian going to come out and talk about people are trouble and people are put on a restaurant, you lie. Don't tell no lies. Speak the truth forever.
You are done on the can't get this. And why I don't know by the birth certificate? Who are the chat? Oh, who are they? Oh, what is Lothian? Anybody have an idea?
Anybody?
Something me here no. I mean, I said, I never know she was that young or something like that.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, what is again? Me don't hear. I don't hear. Me is a because I can't hear you. So next time me notice on social media why me I get myself caught in foolishness. This means just one of them and them off them head and mouth. Then you see two of them. Then next week you see them a friend again. And you say then when this happen, you see that one they say, oh you come on my page. Then look 2 weeks after you see them a comment on each other page and this. So like me that be a damn fool and me want to get myself involved in a foolishness like that is childish. You don't grow up. You don't grow up.
Lothian, cut your bull. Cut your bull. I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, you were on your live and you were discussing about your boobie was too big and it weighed on your back and you're in the restaurant. You were on your live and then I was sharing your live. And I come on your live and I said, why don't you get a body shaper? You have some good body shaper. Like when you're in the restaurant, because your booty is big, it hold you in and it gives you good posture. And you were complaining about your booty is giving you back pain. And some people were giving you advice what to do. And me with my enough self, see the live, and me compare your live and me say, why don't you get a good body shaper? You know, anytime people do body talk, tummy talk and then something there, and the body shaper we have over here for 100 pounds. You say, if me work in security and if I have to stand up and all of that, I have to have on those to give me posture, because standing up and then sitting down, it gives you backache. You understand? And when I come on the live and I said you need to get a good body shaper, it will help your posture and lift your booty. You understand? Because it's too heavy. What did you say on your live? You tell me some bumbo clot. You tell me some pussy clot. Come on, fire. You remember Lothian? And when you start telling me the bumbo clot, because then I was on your live, the same people them planka them third by your Lothian. The same planka them turned by and said, Lothian, I am so ashamed of you. I couldn't believe what is coming out of your mouth. What have Sophie done to you? Sophie didn't insult you on the live. All Sophie said, get a good body shaper to give you good posture that you can upright, because you're cooking and you're down and it titty heavy and it weigh you down. And Lothian digging at me. Where this blood clot girl come from my life for? Come on from a blood clot live. And I saw she go on. Guys, who remember the live there? Even some bloggers did even run with the live. Even some bloggers was said they were so disappointed in Lothian, the snake, because in Big Friend was on the live. Dana was on the live and they were typing up and all the plankers then was on the live. And Sophie got taking enough self, go right. You need a body shaper that will give you good posture, because you're working long hours standing up and you're complaining how your back up pain you. And then people say, why don't you do a reduction? So how now you can do a reduction? Your health come first. Your health come first, Lothian. Hi, Margaret. How you doing? How you doing? Green, how you doing? Yes, I threw me attack. Guys who remember, I threw me attack. Me no trouble me kind of. Guys, me just see things and I will talk. That's all. We are all out here. You know, in social media, people are home, maybe not doing anything. And, you know, they sometimes they want to listen to a little bit of saga. What's going on social media? What is this? But through me kind of busy. Me hardly can come on social media. You understand? When you don't see me, you don't see me. Because me have to put in interest where me have. Because social media now pay me now. Go think me get sometime a £1 for the month. Me can't show no. £1. Social media not paying any money. You understand? Social media not paying any money. So whatever you put in the atmosphere and people want to talk about it, people will talk about it. Because she will make it look like say Dana never belong. Because if it wasn't for Dana, we wouldn't know who is Lothan is. Because as she said, when COVID comes, she'd have be breaking her local basement, and then she talked to Dana on phone, and then she just blew up overnight. How can you blow up overnight when you're in your basement and nobody know you? I always said how you become so successful out of the whole of them. How you become so successful? But you have to work hard. People have to work hard. But you have to work hard and be smart. Working hard, but smart at the same time. You working 7 days a week. Long shift. It's not good for your health. You understand? If people come up and say she have court judgment on her, come and say, yes, who else don't have court judgment? Yes, guys, I do. But when she have behave them way there for. You don't need to behave them way there and say people are trouble you. Court judgment public. Public. Continue, guys.
Childish. But you're the undercover troublemaker. You talk about people childish. We got go focus on the two judgment at courthouse. And that is for focus on. This one and this. This one and that. Next week you see them. It's like a game. Yeah, it's a game. So when you and Dana and the world shit bag are gonna come out and fuck with people business and family, it's a game. It's a game. It's a game to fucking Uno.
That's the same thing Opal said. Opal dead and gone. Opal last life was on Dana and Lothian. When Opal said Lothian is no saint. She's a part of the problem behind closed door. She pushed Dana to do things and act as if she is so decent and she's a saint. I tell her, say this Lothian is no saint, you know. From the time she go on with me and go on like say, ex like me did trouble you. Me never trouble Lothian. Lothian got done a party. And he have on one blue frock. And he titty the way underneath his neck. He titty the way underneath his neck. Remember saying, no, up here so big and down here so little. And me say, Lothian, for Lothian shape, she need a tailor made. She needs somebody to measure her up. Lothian can't really go in a store and buy certain clothes, you know. Because it not go look right. Because her shape is funny. It's not like me can go there go buy one frock. Something and put it on and still look okay. Because Lothian don't have that shape. She have a different shape from everybody else. Because me say she look like a tough stuffed chicken. Yes, she did look like a tough chicken. Yes, she did. You understand? That thing you have me up in a heart for. The Lothian.
Because when you sit down there and have a bunch of people attack people on their food on behalf, it's a game.
It's a game. Okay.
It is a game.
It's a game.
I'm not get caught into no game. Me too grown fit.
So Lothian. You see Lothian? She is behind, you know. She is dull. She don't have much of a head because he never take any lesson. When he go to school, he go look man and go breathe on top of it. You understand? And then in the New York, me don't know. Because when she talk, Some of these things don't make no sense. No sense at all. Mm-hmm.
As a business owner, you should have been very, it's disgraceful, Chantal.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking disgraceful. Fucking with people's livelihood,
Mm-hmm.
fucking with people's family, children and grandchildren. It's a fucking
And say
game.
it's a game.
You think it's a game out here? You're not gonna be part of it?
She's a part
Are
of
you
it.
fucking serious? Like right about now, it's a fucking game. Uh,
Lucian is mental.
you can tell her that say, me no play, and me's a serious piece of girl. Me no play. Then I play, and you leave me to act, me I go fight.
She said she not play. She's a serious piece of girl. All me know I use Donna.
My brother, my mother can't tell my mother used to beat me for that. When I got my brother, them a play, and because if me feel the needs to, I will. When you know when time lies spill and then people still gonna do it, when I run with the lies, run with the lies. But if somebody
So Lucian, where was the lie? If somebody put out you have a court judgment, then put it out and say it's a lie. What you keep saying is a lie. That means you're not sure about herself. She's not sure about himself. Just come out and say, yes, guys, I have to, and so, and keep it moving. That's all.
come and clear, oh, why you come and address this? Why you can't come and why would you run with the lies?
What lies?
But what lies though? Here's someone to run with the lies and spread it down.
What lies?
What lies though?
Yeah.
What lies of haters they have told on you?
What lies?
And then you run with the lie, because when you come out, I haters are not always confident.
Yes.
When you come out for haters, right?
She keeps saying the haters running with lies. Okay. If a blogger come out and talk about the court and all of this stuff, if you know bloggers running with it, just come out and say, guys, that's the proof. That's not true. And you're done. Why you going on and on and on and going like she decent? You're not supposed to go on and on. Mm-mm.
I want to know what lies
Yeah.
were spewed on you. What lies? But when somebody come and they try to clear the air or to shed some light on the instant, oh, why you come addressing? Now you act like you're this, and you act like you're that. What do I act like? Yeah. So I don't tell nobody about this, I'm a Christian. Oh, boy. Never. So what are you?
What are you?
So what like they make a public announcement? Like how people were saying that they thought she was a Christian or she was a woman of virtue.
She wasn't no
And
Christian.
they thought that she was, an upstanding person. No one said she had problem. No, she never tells no one said she's perfect. She never tells no one said she was a Christian. Okay?
No, the reason why she talking like this, yeah, because she know that she is no saint and people catch her half guard. You understand? So when she come out on social media, she acts as this perfect and that she can't even crush ants. You understand? So when she come talk about, me not tell nobody say me are perfect. Me not tell nobody say me. She's a fool. She's a fool to her own words. That's what she is.
Okay, that part clear. I tell nobody me no curse. Never tell nobody say, oh, when I go address certain things. I say she cuss bad one too?
Yes.
Say she cuss bad one too?
Yes.
Well, if you come to my business, I will. Yeah. So, okay. So you can come defend your business, but be friends with people that tears down other people's business.
That's true.
You see how y'all people are selfish out
It's
here?
true.
You just said when it comes to your business, you come to defend it. You don't play.
That's true, you know. That's true. She a defend fair business, but when they tear down for curly and other people's business, it's all fun and joke. That's serious.
But when other people are out here tearing down other people's business, which you know of, you never addressed it, you never do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. Depending on my business to put food on the table, why they don't sit back and allow people to say things about my business and I don't come and address it or say anything?
But serious, Lothian, nobody tearing down your business. Why you say people tearing down your business? That's a lie. Who tearing down Lothian business? Who tearing down Lothian business? I don't know.
You know what I mean? That would be very irresponsible. But what have the haters said about your business?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I heard people say that the stewed chicken, they use too much brown in it. Yes. And I think those are like critique. You understand? Because remember, when you're in the food industry,
People, you're
These are
welcome to
things that are
critique.
going in people's stomach. So people are curious.
Yeah,
If you have a disgruntled or dissatisfied customer, it's within their rights, right? To either leave a feedback or comment or even publicly want to critique it. It is absolutely
that's
fine.
true.
So I've heard them. I heard that it's too piece, too black, too much browning in it. Next thing we hear say is that these are people that when
Oh,
you hear
that
to
was a very
visit
good
them,
advice,
they
Pretty.
do talk.
Thank you.
They're saying that too much oil. They use too
Mm-hmm.
much oil. The dumpling them overly oily. When I'm looking.
But remember, a lot of black restaurants, especially in the UK, I can talk about the UK. Sometime when you buy the dumpling, it's either them put the dumpling in the coal aisle, and when you do that, pure oil. And sometimes when you buy the chicken, everything just has aisle pan top. Kalalu, aisle pan top. Aki, aisle a swim. You understand? So, and if sometime in a too peppery, it this, it that. In every business, you're not gonna have 99 good customer service. Then somebody go complain. All when you good and then find some fault. I will not pepper. Oh my God, it's a bit hot. Oh, it's a bit fresh. Oh, you're gonna find that in business. Every business have their ups and downs. Like today I did a lash. Yeah. She said you want it natural. I give her the natural look. You see, like when people not used to lash, you say it too much, it too long. Remember, it's a 10 and a 12, and I mix them and give them this look. If you see my lashes, then it's not too heavy like hybrid. It's more working class and natural looking. Anyway, she say, in look and in look. So I say, anyway, if you want to take them off, come this week and I take them off and I will go and get a 9 and a 10. Because what you have on is a 10 and a 12. The 12 is at the end and the 10 is in the middle. You understand? Everything you do, people now go 100 with you. You have to give good customer service. And when I do lashes, and if they're not comfortable with it, me tell them come back a day or the Wednesday or whatever. Come back and redo it. Me not nothing for lose. Me not redo it. I saw me stay. And I like when I go to some Jamaican restaurant, like I don't eat breast and then give me breast. I said, I don't eat this. Oh, then I'll take it back. And this and that. And I saw them behave. Other day, I was doing someone lash. And they sent to buy some Jamaican soup. Yeah. And the lady now never eat meat. So when we send back the food, the Jamaican people, oh, me now take it back. So me go over there. Me say, listen, you're going to take back this. You will take it back. She's a vegan. She don't eat meat. You understand? She bite, and when we open it, chicken foot and them something they eat there, and she don't eat it. What you mean you now take it back? Me say, let me tell you something. Before me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you better take back this blood clot here. When you go to a white shop and then give you something and you don't like it, then thank you and then take it back. Other day when I was coming to Florida, I was in the airport, yeah? And I went to Nando's and I ordered something, but I never liked it. And the lady was looking at me and she come over and she said to me, you don't like the food? I says, no, I don't like it. And she said, can I give you something else? I said, thank you very much. Because she noticed me, she handed me the food and the woman I watch my backside, you know. And same as when I put down the food, I'm like, what the ras this year when me order? Me don't know me order, you know. When you come, me never want to get nobody trouble and say X, Y, Z. So when me taste it, never like it at backside. So anyway, we drink the tea and the food was still there. And she come over nicely to me and said, I've noticed that you hasn't touched the food. You don't like it. And I said, no, I don't like it. And she come and she take away the food and bring me back a new food. That's how customer service is supposed to be. You understand? For me never want to get no problem. For me just wait for the flight for come to go up on the flight. So continue to listen.
The warm thing, pure oil of fat on the top. People
It's true.
the rice and peas and say that you have the thyme, the scallion, you know, pick up the thing there. So It is what it is. So why are you offended? How
Yeah.
how are people bringing down your business? Because if you say that people are bringing down your business, Bongo is a chef.
Hmm.
If let us know how they're bringing down your business.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand? But
And
like
who
you
is
know,
doing it?
some people say a price is too high. Can you sell for one soup or one something cost a lot of money? But people, listen. If business is too much.
Well, over here, a big soup like this is for £6. And to me, it's very expensive in England. If you buy one soup, and sometimes, I know me buy it, and the customer then buy it and say, Sophie, you want one? I say, okay. For me now left my yard and go buy Jamaican food. I may have Jamaican food in my yard. Why should me left and go? And what thing me might buy over there one patty? So if they have no customer service, when I moved to another state and I visit a restaurant, the food was not good. And do you know that I was afraid to tell them? I was afraid to tell them, and my American friend told in return, yes, Lopez. It's true. With Jamaican people over here, I gotta tell you, sometimes we will blast them. You understand? They have this mentality. You go in there, yeah, the food might look nice, but when you get it, it's not nice as how it look. You have all right. Remember them are cooking food in there, no? And not if they take back the food and serve you a different food. They not do that. They said, me not change it. Me not change it. I saw them behave. And you see me? Me no play for me know my right. Me know my rights. And anytime me have a client or a customer and they go buy Jamaican food and then come back and say, I don't like it. I says, listen, tell them, say, Sophie, don't play with me. Don't play with me over there. You understand? And they have to change it. Because if they don't change, I'll blast them pussy. And call the police. Yes. I know nothing. Your food in there. A lot of time you go to a Jamaican restaurant and people buy something and they say, oh, I don't like it. Come on, man. The food are cooking. Change it, no, man. They might tell us they not change it. Anything give you, they might tell us if you eat it, you have to take it. That's the mental. It's a customer service. I don't know where they get them behavior from. That's why they will never do well. And a lot of them, they must sell the food for so much money. If you see the restaurant, they now paint it, they now upgrade it. You just see the yellow flag and this, and it look tacky. Very, very tacky. A lot of people over England, some of the Turkish, them, all of them for them restaurant look upmarket and nice. But Jamaican don't invest back the money in them business. They rather go flaunt it, holiday, this, that, with their outer orderness. I want rich before time. And they overprice the food. Yes, they are nasty and no customer service. Them can't get along. It's true. One fried dumpling for £1. Remember, you know, flour cheap in England, you know. Oil cheap in England, you know. And you go tell me, say you make one little dumpling. £1. And if you want one dumpling, I want callaloo. You're paying £5. Look at callaloo, you know. With one dumpling, you know. For me, £5. And again, you see the scallion and the time and it's there, you whole like, all right. As what you said with the meat, the time and everything just in a hit. Guys, what they need to do, they need to blend them season. They need to blend them season. When you go to a Jamaican restaurant, you have to buy you know the side, like let's say you get a plantain or something on the side, you have to buy extra side. What can go so? Look on chicken and chips. You get 2 pieces of chicken and chips for £4, £3.50. You understand? You get much your wings, but you cannot even get that at a Jamaican restaurant. Look, we sell like chicken and chips. If you go to buy a food, £10, and you want some salad or vegetable, them telling you have to buy it. What can really go so? You get in England, if you buy 3 big plantain for £1.50. Or you can buy the box, which is very, very cheap. Why me don't know, you know? Jamaican, why me don't know? They not better.
Or you wrap it up. That's how I never said wrap it up. And then they would never disrespect nobody.
Really?
Did not disrespect anybody.
Really?
In saying what I was saying.
Really?
I said what I had to say. saying that's it. So anytime you feel a need to come and address something, I'm gonna come and
But
address
you not address
it.
nothing.
You can't tell me that.
I know you not address nothing. You need to come address the court case where them put out, they say you have two judgment against you. I know you not address nothing. So where you address? Just chat for the chat's sake. You get to the root of it and you address it. You can say you have two court judgment against you. Okay, guys, yes, I have. I'm behind my bills and keep it moving.
So this is my own. I pay my own bills. You know what I mean? But the reality is, guys, America is not what you think. Here, fine and not well is not what you think.
Really?
When nobody bless you with nothing, you say thank you. And I feel like say when you can just depend on people are trying to send everything come to Jamaica. They go tell Dana that too. I go tell your sister that too. I should have 2 months or 3 months in the summer. No, no, go tell, listen, I used to tell your teeth in our sister. 2 or 3 months. Well, sit down there right now, cut and clear the people in pocket, but she got an over. I she used to go tell you. You got to now buy some little panty or something. Start something. When you ever say, you know, God help those who try to help themselves. When you ever say you have a kids and you buy nothing at all, you don't get you back to school. Like, me and the partner said, that means you're not try. And they did say you buy the bag, the cheaper. Say you buy the socks then, and you buy...
What's she talking about?
When you don't buy the shoes. You're after child sports thing, but you want...
What's she really saying, guys?
Your rental house cupboards are empty. Why do no kids them up in the mother they struggle? It takes two. I don't want. Well, like you said, Olive, what she did, the biggest mistake that she did, she built her business. Now, I'm not talking about when she was in the basement, when she decided to venture out to get the 2 stores.
Yes.
And the plankers them. You know what they do, you know? They put on them plankers, and so short the plankers. This is what fuck she up. She don't understand. So when you go into business, you can't just say, okay, Dana was in our planker them, so our planker spend money, so my business all the planker. No, you have to be able to cater to the wider audience.
That's true.
Plankers, Wankers, Asian, Indian.
Yes. You see where she go wrong? As where Natty is saying. That's true. It's like the cater for planka yaso. What about the Chinese, the Indians, the white, everybody? You have to cater. And you have some Jamaican restaurant. You know, certain people don't eat pepper. You understand? Some people eat their food blunt. You understand? So you have to say to yourself, all right, I'm going to do some jerk chicken, some with pepper, some not with pepper. I'm going to do some rice and peas, some with coconut milk, and maybe some with nut. You know, some people love their food blunt. You understand? Some people like it like this, some people like it like that. You understand? So there's like them a cater for just Jamaica. No. You have to cater for the whole world. Because in America, there are so many different nationalities live in America. So you just cannot cater for Jamaican. Remember, say Jamaican cook at them yard. And other people from nationality will support you. You understand?
Every Mumaras, that is where she went wrong.
Yes, she did. Where she going this so?
Really. At 16 years old, I get pregnant with my daughter. My daughter followed it. You know what, like that 16-year-old she breathe?
16-year-old.
Oh, so she got pregnant at 16. A long time she had for. That never have a figure. And me got in a Thailand. That's one of the things that pushed me getting pregnant at 16. So a long time she had to take cocaine. Lord have mercy, Father God. She never first one door. Never want my daughter to come suffer the way I did. You know what I mean? I go through the things that I went through. I don't say suffer, it was just life. You know what I mean?
I think she said she didn't have a son. I think Lothian said she have her son when she was 16. But how now is the daughter? How did you ask this? Lothian lie, you know? Lothian lie.
So Lothian have charity too? Come here, I'm a little confused right here. I'm trying to listen keenly, but I'm kind of know if Lotan have a charity, like, you know, that have the charities. Does she have a charity? I know all of them have it, you know. Nadalina do for look at thing, no say I don't for them thing. The one over here, I do for them thing.
Everybody.
Sure of her. So it seems like the one of them have some kind of charitable thing that them have going on, you know. It looks so. So why 1990 did I throw a teenage pregnant woman under the bus? Because if she had the baby at 16, that being said, I probably from 15 she get pregnant.
At a young age.
Sometimes we make mistake and then everybody have the same motivation. So me now put down a single mother, because me a single mother. Then if you don't got to put down no single
mother. All right. She said she not gonna put on a single mother, but when Donna was putting on single mother, when a baby mother come here, want a baby father there. Why did she step out of her comfort zone and said, Donna, I was in that field as well. So I don't think you should be doing that. Because being a single mother at 16, pregnant at 15, have a child at 16, you're still a child. You're not ready to be a mother. You're supposed to be going to school, going out with your friends. You're bound down with a baby. Hard life. You mash up. So, take a listen.
Because you're a single mother. When you saw your sister Donna out here and treat you like a young baby mother.
Yeah.
And
that's
be that you brief for your 50, that people when you're 60, you should step in and say, listen.
Yes.
No, not really, because we remember my struggle as a teenage mother, right? But no, you sat there and quiet. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I would never put on a single mother. Because sometimes, you know, we don't.
But you would never put on a single mother, but your best friend, your so-called best friend do, and insult them in the worst way. And you shut your mouth. He's a hypocrite. You said you know what to be a single mother struggling at the age of 16 with your daughter. But I think you said you have your son first, now a daughter. A two people what you have? Or a three? I not even know. For every minute in change the age.
She would never put up a single mother. She would never associate herself with nobody because people pick me. She would have never did this and that. But she have done all of those. She have done all of those. Get pregnant and the things they abuse or go through. Speak for yourself. We never go through one blood clot abuse we might take picking them. Hey, Lord, I want you to dress up that blood clot. Hey, I never go through that abuse. Speak for yourself only. Me and my 10 blood clot picking them. 2 sets of triplet, 1 twin.
What?
Listen.
A 10 picking you have?
I never go through nothing.
Not you have 10? How would you ask this year?
I don't say that people don't go through nothing. So if you speak what you experience, speak what your experience. Can I take them? I never go through one more blood clot with it in a day. Okay? All right. And them are in a mentally distress, you know, just lose our motivation. You understand?
You never go through them the struggle there.
To do better. And to help yourself. So I'm not going to put down a woman. Well, we go through some things as a single mother.
Touch wood. Never go through them the thing there.
Well, we go through a lot of things as a single mother. So I'm not put down a woman. I always hear this thing, mother, single mother. I always, when it comes to single mother, you know, attached to it is always suffering. It's always trauma. So you tell me that there's no single mothers on here just got the reality that I'm a single mother, did what they had to do, be mother, father, but it never traumatized them. Is there any such single mothers out there? I'm so tired of going.
But maybe she was abused. But a lot of single mother, but they still live with them parents. Or maybe when she was pregnant, they threw her out and she lived on the street. Maybe she was tormented, abused, and all of those stuff. Who knows? When she has said she go through that, did she live on her own when she was 16 with that baby? Where was her parents that need to help her out and all of this? 16-year-old, still young.
Social media handles where every time I hear single mothers are mentioned, there's always something attached to it. Suffering. It's so fucking depressing, though. My God.
Depressing.
Oh, boy. This and them that, no, will never. Because I was once, you know, in the position, I never know where to turn.
Why?
She don't have lifestyle short. Somebody post it.
So, as a 15-year-old get pregnant, that means your parents abandon you or they throw you out? That's what you were saying? Because typically in Jamaica, when a young girl get pregnant, the mother take over that child as their own in Jamaica. So why your mother couldn't take over your child? Because knowing in Jamaica, if you get pregnant at a young age, the pitney grow up and call your mother mama and call you by the name. That's what me know in Jamaica.
Better, but you know, we have to think and say, man and a fall from sky. But she don't apply for a man. I joke.
Her childhood was rough. Her growing up was rough. Everything is tough. That's sad. Because I couldn't call my bed, you know. Now is 22.
On behalf of Dana, so what was the reason? Remove now. Yeah, well, I ever come on social media to nobody. You understand? If them even want to freak themselves with me. But then like somebody come and say, yo, you do this or you do that. Other than me being friends with Dana. So all of that. So pretty much she's saying that we eat her because of Dana. And that's what she's saying, you know, in more words than one. Because we don't fool out here. We have texted Panar because we eat Dana. And we have texted Panar for no reason. And that's what you're trying to tell me. Yes, below. Tell me something else. I would love for them to come and say, oh, you do this and you do this. We don't participate in nobody, of course, nobody. We don't tell nobody, say, nobody can come out and come.
Lothian, stop your foolishness. Stop your foolishness. For you is no saint. That's why you breathe early. Because you act as if you are a saint and you are this. You understand? Remember what Opal said? Opal dead and gone. Hi P, how you doing? Opal dead and gone. And Opal said you're a part of the problem, not a part of the solution. And all of a sudden, you and Opal become friends. And Dana and Opal is not friend. One day before Dana go to America, Opal died. And then, when Opal died, you claim that you were the first person they get contact with, like you was the next of kin. You come out, oh Lord, Opal, oh, I can't tell her now. Something happened. No, you come out and say something happened. But you didn't tell what happened. Then you come out, Lord, and wrap up your head. Opal dead. Opal dead. How Opal dead? You sacrifice Opal? How comes here Opal become body? And a true Dana, you meet Opal. Because of Dana, you meet Opal with your sympathy card.
But you see, that is the problem. She said that she don't tell nobody for come closer. You know, I don't understand this thing between eaters and thinking that and our local she told them, what she calls supporters. Because you know what can I say? She never tell nobody for come close to me. I'm so tired of hearing people saying that. Okay, you don't tell them. I mean, even hear Dana minions them say nobody can stop them from defending Dana. Okay, so we get it. We have seen what has transpired over the years. But if you know again that you stand for something, like you said, for children and everything, why are you still associating yourself with them?
Well, they say in Jamaica, show me your company and I tell you who you really are. But sometimes you can be in a company, but you know, really do what they do, but you know what they are doing. So you are a part of the problem. You might be you might have a friend that are a thief, a gunman, a rapist, but you still friend them and you know exactly. You might not do the same thing, you know, but you and them is friend. You understand? So you know their deeds. So that make you become a part of the problem. You understand?
Screenshot of me sending anything to them and tell them for fasting number. How much things we know? This big titty girl I was saying right there, so you know what things that we know? Where it's still like most of them in a social media, then I send it to Ogi blogger. Social media.
Shut up your fart. Every time you're chatting farty. You shut up about amount of things when me know. But she could have sent out to bloggers. If there are things that people are saying to you, now you associate. Now you associate are saying because random people now really go send nothing to you. Random people now say nothing to you, you know. And social media would have turned upside it down. You know, sister, she confused. One confused part.
Every day. Me rascal, you know. Chat. This need to go up on screen recording. Low Tian the chef down on Merritt Boulevard and something said the amount of thing where she know in a social
She always
media.
said that.
If she the one cause trouble make, she would have sent it out so that the bloggers them could have dash you out. And with the blood clot, they said, come here, Low Tian. Pastor, give me, come here. Come here, girl.
No, the reason why Lothian is saying that, I am going to contest to that. Who remember when Baker Boy was saying, if you open his mouth, enough of them in America are going to run up and down and in Canada. Who remember that statement, what Baker Boy was talking about? So maybe she has said no, if she if open her mouth or whatever and give bloggers things. So when she has said no, she has referred maybe to Baker Boy. She has referred to Chris because Chris did come out and said if him open his mouth, the whole of them in America and Canada for run up and down. So now she had the reverse. She had the reverse. So she remember what Chris said. Lotian, you don't know fart because Chris having a heartbeat. Chris know everything. You understand? Chris know everything. So we're not going to talk about where people send you in a phone and this and that and that. Baker Boy have your meal ticket.
So, I offer file you have.
Baker Boy.
How you know? How you know so that if you make a rewind this blood clot here.
Me want for filing have I must be Baker Boy. Because Baker Boy never put him mouth pan ground and talk. Baker Boy say if he open his mouth, the whole of them America and Canada for run up and down like a fool. So now she use the same reverse. She use the same words that Baker Boy keep using. So you see the tactics. So the whole of them have information upon each other and all of them have secret about them one another. So you know, see how that work? Lotian go sit down. I tell you, say you dunce like a bat. This is another thing. They need to stop bad mouth USA and other foreign country. That's true. When you're in our country, you have to acknowledge that country and the rules and regulation. They know that Jamaica. They not accept nothing. They ain't just go on like them a bad somebody. Bongo funny with the expression. Yes.
And then come make a rewind it again, chat. Come listen. Come listen to us, Lord. Come here.
You no come listen here.
When I work a replay, come. I start right so.
And I haven't started from the front yet, you know, guys. I haven't started from the front.
We don't participate in nobody, I trust nobody. We don't tell nobody, say nobody can come out and come. We don't have a screenshot of me sending anything to them and tell them for fasting nobody. How much things we know? This big titty girl I'm saying right there, so how much things we know?
Shut up. Wopal dead, so you can't talk now. Shut your mouth. Amount of things where you know. And when Opal did address you and say it's a part of the problem, not a part of the solution, why you never address back Opal? Why you never address back Opal when Opal come and give it to Dana and say, Dana, you're a part of the problem, yeah, do this. Dana, you have to do that and Ray and Dana and Opal say, me call Lothian give her a fair share. Lothian is a part of it. No Opal dead. You see my opening mouth? You see my opening mouth? And I can't chat fat because dead man tell no tales. But Baker Boy, hurry up and come tell Sophie what's going on, Baker Boy. Hurry up and come tell Sophie.
Well, it's still like most of them in a social media, they not send it to ugly blogger.
What bloggers? So wait. If it is still like some of them in a social media, you'd have send it out to some bloggers. So you mean you have things where they send out, according to she always called people the haters. But who are the haters? There's no really haters out here. People talk about what's going on in social media. And, a lot of people like a bit of drama, excitement, the saga. You know, all of them something there, what's really going on? You know, some people want to take their mind off of certain things and them just tune in, you know, and listen. What things you have, Lotian? In Lotian, you have to come out, come talk if you have the court judgment against you, yes or no. That's all.
Crazy. So come here now. And so much file the eaters them have. I mean, I understand. When you get from the party,
The file.
let me get. Come here, Lotian. You have store file too. I with the blood clot this stuff. Lotian said the amount of file where she have them. She could have take them and send them or get blogger and turn up social media every day.
Lotian a liar. Whatever file you have, I must say with Baker Boy and whatsoever. Lotian a liar. Good evening, guys. Happy today our Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to all my lovely supporters that is watching me and who is already here. Guys, we're talking about Lothian, the snake that pretend that she don't trouble people and people want to bring down her business, which is a big lie. And remember, you can critique anybody's business. If you can critique the food or anything, that is not bringing down a business. If your food look good, you can say look good. If you buy something and not taste good, you have all right to give review. Why do we give review? All right, if you get a bad review, you know, say you step up your craft. That's it. But Jamaican, they never do well. No business, nothing to do with business.
So this man was saying she not trouble people and she's not in the mix up and bagger. The way I store file for.
Me don't know.
So if them send you any blood clot file, but not it, dash out that mama blood clot, girl. They said that she out there. You understand?
She always has said that.
And the last time in look, not agree, you know, the police are pussy, I hate some. No, sir. And this is teaching her it a wrong yet. Yeah. So anything we tell us, Mr. Canman out the door. So if you find what man was said, they not use the canard, they don't dash out that blood clot. We tell them, say, we used to walk with catch up. And when man look them want Canman money, we tell them somebody from the menstrual. So we don't know what else they might tell us. They have 10 blood clot picnic. So come talk up with things in there, girl. Come, listen, I went upon the Epstein file. I went the rascal. So come here now, woman. So Charlton, how can I file she have?
She not, I must say Pandana. She not have no file. Lie. She always saying that.
Anybody in the comment section, no come here. So what can, she said she can't turn up social media, you know. I wish she could have big and big for the eaters there and fabricate stories, makeup and that. I wish she have. Don't laugh at me, though. I wish she have the love.
Guys, we soon go on to bed.
People always, whatever reason, trust me to send certain things in my phone.
What you mean? People trust her to send her things in her phone. You say your business, woman. You know, say your waist, girl. Oh God, my phone are dead. Father God, my phone are dead. Wait there. My phone are dead. My phone are dead. Oh Father God, my phone are dead. You see your waist, girl. You know, she say your waist, girl. Charge your phone. The phone are dead to backside. How this is going now? Yeah. Phone are dead to backside. All right. Yes.
She said people send her things. She said people always trust her for whatever reason and send things for the haters them.
So, all right. So, since you have the haters them, you have things. So, why not throw it out then? She's just a liar. She just want to be on the scene. Not now go on for Lothian. Not a thing I go on for Lothian. Guys, if you haven't followed the page, please follow the page. Thank you very much. And I appreciate it, guys. It's after 10 now. Sophie have to go to her bed, all right? Soon finish up. Because I didn't start it from the beginning. Maybe tomorrow I'll come back from the beginning.
3 more likes. want you the Epstein style or the Eaton style them. 3 more like speaks and talks. I just love it. Because my goal is not to bring down anybody or to put down nobody. My goal is to see everybody win.
You lie.
You understand? And come together.
You lie.
Some of them, if I did them ever know them thing, then they run and take it and care, give everybody and get blog and forget upon right people.
So how people trust you so much to give you things and you know run with certain things? This gal here, pathologically lied. Yeah, man, he's a narcissist.
See, you're older than a Billy Batam?
I must Lana.
She do one of those indirect approach move in the sense that she want people. She believe me, this is not random what Lotian just did a while ago. Lotian wanted us to know that she's getting files on people and she can turn up social media.
So why she don't turn up social media then?
Claim that she's not bugabug and she's not.
But she keeps saying that from long time.
All these things, incriminating things and things in her phone.
These have 18% and the others are charging them upstairs.
What things we know about people, what things people reach out to me.
Then also you have time for people that reach out to you. When you find so much time for people that reach out to you with gossip and mix up and send things in a phone. No, sir. Yeah, I know.
And that's what it's about for me. You're there. Now put $1. Me come up on social media, come chat things and say things for people. Not helping me. It's not helping me to grow as a person.
Well, you're not growing. You're stagnant. I think today, she do it about some hours ago.
Businesswoman as a brand.
Because I just come in and I see it. But the live already done already. But guys, maybe want to start it from the front a bit.
Fast forward now, and public court filing tells a very different story. According to documents filed in the New York Supreme Court in Monroe County, Monroe County is a long time I left New York. In the New York Academy,
Juan Bongo.
In the New York and here,
let me go and
Monroe
drop it.
County, Brooklyn, but I remember this thing. You know shame. You know shame. Now you must say for one big old rice clad dinosaur and I thought, but look at me living life while other people are bothered. You remember that Mumba Clark sitting there, the caption was put underneath there? Yes.
Hi, Richard.
So like a Visa cash advance transaction. I don't know what that is, my love. I never borrowed nothing on a cash advance. When me had $10, I broke like a buckle in my purse. Me go say, all right, me go spend 5 out there, Jai, and keep 5. Me don't know about this thing. Facebook a while ago. When time, Panty Liner and Chris come together and him said that, when you catch it, I'm explain it to you know. Him said, him put Tina Chin to rest in bury her. You understand? And him said, tell Panty Liner to chill. We never eat. We never hear what blood clot.
Hi, Randall. How you doing?
Him said, first lady.
She should never open 2 restaurants in 1 year. That's true, Anne-Marie.
Him, like I don't be going back this, I get her ass glad. You know, so I'm not smoking anymore. I'm not smoking one with my blood clot.
I don't know why she have to open 2 restaurants. What give her the urge to open 2 restaurants? Remember, she don't have no business management. She don't have no actual accounting and all of those stuff. Having 2 restaurants to run 2 restaurants, it can be very, very stressful. She don't have no. Let me tell you something. You see this gal here? You see Lothian? Something doesn't add up to me at all. Never adds up. She should have never opened 2 restaurants. And then she said she have to pay over 200,000 a month. That's a lot.
More for right now. I don't want none for smoke. Because I'm head too fast. I need to Lothian. Okay? Yeah. Is that a social media name? That's my birth given name. And nobody in the right mind. Yes. I'm going to open a business and put somebody else's name and I run somebody else.
Move your fart. Yes, she said nobody in their right mind now open business and brand people name. So how you sell Dana cake in your restaurant? Me always say, if me have a business and my product is good, I'm selling cake, why would I want to sell other people cake in my business? Only way I would buy a cake to sell in my business if I'm not doing that sort of baking. But you have the food cake, you have the sorrel cake, and you take the same cake from Dana, Nyambad, I sell at your restaurant. Where's the profit? That is red flag. You have a bakery in your restaurant and baking cake. Why would you take somebody else product to sell even more expensive in your restaurant when you know that you're struggling? That not make no sense to me at all. And a person can open a business and then front it like it's their business, but it's for somebody else's business. And who this idiot I talk about? You see, I want big dunce bat. Listen.
Dana, come here. So Ross, yeah. So well on there. Dana, were you out here telling people that you have shares in low time place? Why are you out here? Even if you never blatantly come out here and say, you know what? But you know what you do? You come out here and say, right? You carry on. You never stop. Me until she have to win success. And so when you do these little things and you think you see, you know, people sit up and I think and I say, Ras, glad to know. You know it's a kind of you never think the girl. Where says I can't do that coach, right? Can't have blood clots. You have to believe it mine. And so what if you never did my one too? Huh? So what? How does that affect you now? You leave me there what no more. You never see me come on social media, give a freak up on that business with one or do for one another. That's not my business. Lord, thanks for the left our name out on a dirty boat.
Good evening, everybody.
You understand? It's not my business to come on and tell me what one another. So don't make my business the full of business.
You hear what Lothian say? You hear what Lothian say? You know, say Lothian. Guys, Lothian, how am I supposed to describe Lothian now? She going through menopause like myself, yeah.
Here, sister girl. No, sir. Come here. Hey, I can't believe it.
Guys, let me keep dragging this or something here now.
Triple that. So by the time, say you make 200,000 for the month, by the time you pay it up, or even double that, say you make 200,000 for the month. When you put out 100,000 in for the monthly, you still can pocket 100,000 for the other things. And me not think so that, I don't know, me just don't believe say Lotian, I hear some of my mind, I pull 300,000 out of them restaurant there. She have to embarrass her. I know I live big life, but she never blood clot elephant. Is that you, girl? Or you swim with the chop? My payroll for one location about 30,000 every month. You think I have time for waste? Okay, well, and then she said the payroll for one store is 30,000 a month.
But I remember she said she have 20 staff. At one point, she did it live and said she have 20 staff. So 30,000 a month. And bills not in a hit. Karate. They want sleep when night come. You must have give him stress.
The payroll for one of our stores is 30,000 a month. So, can she break it up for you know? So, okay, so how much work does she have? She push you there. Okay, so she have 5 cookers.
She said she have 20 workers at one point.
2,000 a week for working there. 2,000 times 5 at 10. 10,000 a week. And then 4 weeks make a month. So
and some 5 weeks.
Because if she just said one, listen to her very careful. She never said both. She said one of my store, them payroll is 30,000 for the month. 4 weeks in a 1 month. So that means that she had
and some carry 5.
About $1,500 to $1,200 a month. You understand? To even equals to 30,000 for the month. So the other stores are like 30,000 with the tail. I don't know. She never mentioned that. She said one. Because I'm listening very carefully, So I'm with her money,
It's a lot.
If I choose, she said.
It's a lot.
No one she not probably,
When I put my basket on, I can't reach.
Run before you fly, because they say this thing about coming out on social media, the people say If I mean, never compare for self-validation, confirmation, none of
Mm-hmm.
that. Call me the look of dirty nasty thinking drunk right there black screen. Anything you don't want to call me. Yep. Yes. Bring me something with me every. Hey girl, bye. Bye. Well, yeah, done so friggin' much. And what the fuck you gonna do about it? Yeah, done so friggin' much. And what the fuck you gonna do about it, bitch? Yeah, done so friggin' much. And what the fuck you gonna do about it, bitch? And what the fuck are you going to do about it?
So what Dana has to do with this? What are you going to do about it?
Okay. I'm going to take you a ton footstool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, see what happened to you, bitch? I'm going to take you a ton footstool. Yeah. You know, so I'm going to take you a ton footstool. I'm going to take you a ton footstool. I'm going to take you a ton footstool. Yeah. You know, what struck my curiosity here is that she's paying that leverage of money out as a currency, she said, in payroll, 60,000 for the month, right? So, and she have to leave from one store because one chef is out. Are these real chefs? Because sometimes people throw the titles just like you.
They are no real chef. They are cobbler.
Chef.
Like when you have some of them in England, they are cobbler. Everybody said they can't cook and go to a restaurant and can't cook nothing.
This is what I noticed in the Caribbean, more so the Jamaican diaspora. Everybody who can cook, I themselves a chef.
They say them a chef. Same thing over here.
You know? So
same thing. They can't pay a real chef.
Okay, you want to replay it? Okay, well, I don't know if I replay it. It's not that fun. One like she will not worship and not pray to like everything. Oh, none of this. Only give her too much credit, don't you think? Don't you think you give her too much credit?
Like Lotian jealous. Lotian say people are giving her too much credit. How with the backside this year? So Lotian, you know, I get no credit. Remember say I done put you on a billboard, you know. I done put you out here. I done make you be where you is today. Don't forget that.
Oh my God! You don't realize that power she have a unugiyarity.
What power?
We got everything and Dana do this. Oh, Dana do that. Oh, Dana do this. And Dana do that. Dana have one treat in America. And I got open restaurant in me and put my name in it.
Of course.
My name. Like, and the worst thing about it, they do know that what they're saying is a lie. They know it's a lie. They know it's not, but they're so friggin' mischievous and hateful that anything what them think, them believe it and put it out there. Anything at all them think. So
how people are sending you things in your inbox, do you know if it is true? You said if you could have put out a lot of things in social media, it turned upside down. So how you don't know all who are sending all kind of thought? Is it true or is it false? Is it a lie? Not the same thing. Not the same thing. People can't send you things on your phone and not go so just to cause problem and mischief. This girl here in dance like a bat.
Them believe it and then they put it out there. Come on, guys. Do better, man. You know what time you wake up this morning? 4 o'clock. We wake up and I forgot something and go cook because.
Move your pussy. Every day you get up 4 o'clock. Go rest your tired body. You don't know, so if you work in a restaurant, I want a hard job. Every day at a restaurant. Jesus, you don't have time for yourself, Lotian. Make a caress. Restaurant work is a hard work. And you say you're a chef. You don't need for that restaurant every day. You can go 3 days a week or 4 days a week and pay yourself. You can go look and see what's going on, but you don't need for you to kill yourself. No, sir.
When I chef call out, and they go start, then have to come back and marry. I have 3 catering.
You have 3 catering. You a baker, you a cook, you a everything in a one. Cobbler. What are them a cobbler? But hold on there. If you're pushing out all that kind of money in payroll, because believe it or not, it's a lot of money. We're not talking about quarterly every 6 months. We're talking about a week and so forth. So why she didn't couldn't use one of her other and put them over there? Yes. So I don't believe she's pushing out all those kinds. I think one restaurant can do all the cooking. All right, so you have 2 restaurants. You know, so one restaurant can cook for the other restaurant as well. If you're short of certain things, say the main restaurant do all the food and then send them off. Send them off. Did you know it can work that way? Why you have to pay so much chef? When you can have a chef and they cook so many food and that for that restaurant and that for that restaurant. No one can open two restaurants in 1 year. Really think Dana is behind the second restaurant. Possible? Why would you want to open two restaurants and you don't have no knowledge of business and running a business and all of that? That's why I get all of the stress. Why would she sell Dana cake them in a restaurant? That never made no sense to me. Red flag. Red flag. Why would you have a restaurant just open up and you are selling same cake and everything? That don't make no sense. We have staff to pay. You're not selfish, but to me that don't make no sense.
Money in payroll and so forth. No. Me not believe it. Just left from one space. Bongo, the real question is why she borrowed from a loan shark. That too. Yes.
Yeah.
Lotan, come here. Why did you borrow from a loan shark? Because you pushing out all those money, right?
No business.
You have to
no business idea.
Business and you push about 200,000 US dollars to cover your business
a month.
You have to have this nest egg and have a business account that has
Yeah.
cushion in it. I sit on there with another 100,000
Mm-hmm.
and 200,000. I sit on in that. So I am saying right here, why she never borrow from a traditional bank? Because she not a credit. She doesn't have any credit.
Credit bad.
Okay, if she not on a credit guy, those loan shark, and remember the interest rate is very high to borrow from them. So right now, so tells you that our credit is not good. Our credit rating is not good at all. And she probably tried one of those traditional banks, but she didn't qualify, so she had to go to one of those other places. And they never stop them out. That's why them carry that code and they want their money too. Them want their money. It can never be enough. You know, it can never be enough. You know, so I brag there, so.
The last time Dana was at the restaurant and she said she was a partner with Lothian, but then she laughed and acted as if it was an accident. Yeah, she always.
And the cake and pudding no stay because soon as they drop them say like hot potato. The outcome you have two judgment. If cake and pudding, you don't ask Christ, sell up in a your thing and you have yeah man, you don't have a coin sock, you have a big purse, the outcome you have two judgment in a courthouse. Not true majesty. You can never ever be a fool to ask over. But watch one small thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she started to laugh because she read the comment. All right. Yes, I put up by evil it done. Then hold on there.
So pants mouth in the comments. So the pants mouth say if you open your mouth, the whole of them in America run up and down.
Did I so much cake and pudding she herself?
Not no go so.
She bake one piece load of cake and pudding. She said by evil in them gone.
Me not believe that.
I saw people in New York buy cake and pudding.
Me not believe that. Me not believe that.
So is that one of the reasons why she sell Dana cake? Something just
Then a lot of bakers in America.
Cakes and puddings are flying off the shelf like that.
I don't believe that.
And then can we see she also sell Dana cake them, right? The same thing Bigfoot Celeste do. In claims them have the biggest cake shop over there in England there. But yes, still all of them are selling Dana cake. Let me leave it alone, yeah. I can leave it alone.
We don't understand.
So we don't know all the expect coming to come say it's a restaurant. It's not a grocery shop, not a supermarket, restaurant. Here there.
Guys, who remember Bonnick? Where's Bonnick? Who remember Bonnick? Bonnick gone to prison yet? Who remember Bonnick? Bonnick's story.
No, I don't want to say it. You know, say, these people, these business, quote-unquote business operators, who does that though? Why? Why are you giving us a tour? It doesn't change the price of the cake. me fall forward, me should have rewind it back. That's how we can see.
Guys, I'm going to go to my bed now, you know. I'm going to go to my bed. But guess what? I'm going to give somebody advice. Lothian can't fool anybody. And although Baker Boy was on his live, she must remember when Baker Boy said, if you open your mouth, a lot of them are going upon down in America. A lot of them have to run upon down in America. Yes. That story went under the rug. So no Baker Boy, no company live. Guys, let me tell you something. It's not everything that glitter is gold. And I always said, why is Lothian taking Donna cake to sell and Baker Boy cake? That doesn't make no sense. Red flag. So why don't you just sell cake alone? So if cake sells so, might as well not stick to cake. One restaurant, cake. Nobody now buy cake like that. And that's the honest truth. Nobody now buy cake like that. So guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I appreciate you from watching. And, you know, we can discuss certain things and not really bringing down nobody, but to highlight what's going on in social media. And when they put out something and you highlight it, you say you trouble them, you want to bring down them business. But what when Baker Boy, they'd write to my workplace and talk about this and that and all of this stuff. She don't remember them something there. She can't come talk about what Baker Boy did to me. But as she alone, blood run through. As she alone, let me tell you something. You say, when you don't like for others, don't give to somebody else. You say that Lothian there is a snake. She's a snake. And I don't think she really liked Donna. And that's the honest truth. She only pretend well because she not like when Donna say, she put her where she is. And Donna said, if it wasn't for Donna, there would be no Lothian. There will be no restaurant. So she have to give Donna the 100 thumbs up. Because of Donna, while we know Lothian and Lothian can have a restaurant, Lothian says she had baking in her basement. Nobody did know of Lothian until Donna come on. And then when she have the 2 restaurant, maybe a year after 2 years, she go down and meet Donna. Nothing I think last week or the year before, she meet Donna. All this time, she never meet Donna. You see your life funny? All this time. So guys, I'm going to love you and leave you, and you take care. Walk good. All right? Bye-bye.